American League East horizons. Last year, the Detroit Tigers were division champions, but this spring, the team has a new look. Great fielding, but light-hitting Gary Pettis is in, and Kirk Gibson is gone, raising questions about the Bengal bats.
Max, you ordering bats for Gary yet? Got Gibby's order from last year.
The potential drop in productivity has made a few of these cats a little skittish.
The organization here is committed to the fact that they're going to put more pressure on the guys that are the role players to carry the load. I don't like that idea because I think it puts a lot more pressure on guys that really don't need any more pressure. You know, you can only squeeze a turnip so hard to get the most out of it, and that's where we're at right now. I think we need some more offense, and we could use a reliever or two, but who knows what might happen. You know, last year, after losing Parrish, we didn't think we'd be where we were, and we ended up winning the division, so maybe this year we can do the same thing.
Last year, the Tigers won 98 games, more than any other team, and that includes a remarkable final week when they overtook the Blue Jays.
Tapper could be the ball game. Tanana, Evans, Tigers, champions.
Like I told him at the end of the year, you'll go home this winter and think about it a little bit, and you'll find out never in your career will you ever have something as enjoyable as you've had this year, because you played together, fought together, and you were complete professionals all year. I said, that's the reason we were so successful, was our attitude.
It may all be a question of attitude, a thought the Toronto Blue Jays are still mulling over as they try to put the pieces back together.
I don't think we lost it. I think Detroit won it. I thought we played very well. We pitched very well, but unfortunately, we couldn't score enough runs.
Of course, we gave it to Detroit. It was a Christmas present. You know, we felt we owed them one, and we gave it to them, but
they deserved to win it. They beat us down the stretch, and they deserved to win it last year, but that's over now. This is going to be a new year. There's going to be new teams involved, I think.
The only team that really worries me the most is the Blue Jays. I mean, we're our own worst enemy right now. If we go out there and not capitalize and do what we're capable of doing.
Without a doubt, this team is capable of doing a lot. Last year's outfield trio accounted for 101 homers and 314 runs batted in. But this spring at Dunedin, the focus is on a shakeup.
We lose by one game, and now they feel they need to make some changes. I go to left field. Bell goes to eat sunflower seeds in the dugout.
Moving me to the DH, I think I'm not ready for a sit down right now because I'm the type of guy I got to go in there and play hard, like the way I've been doing, you know, my whole career. And I think I'm too young right now to be a DH.
I don't like it. I don't like Lloyd moving to left field from center. You know, that's my opinion. I mean, I guess my opinion doesn't matter right now.
We've always come to camp smiling and having fun, and now we got some controversy. And I like to add it up and say that it's like the New York Yankees ball club. Always got a great team, got a great lineup, but somewhere along the line there's animosity and there's some controversy, and they end up in fourth place. And I hope that doesn't happen to the Toronto Blue Jays because, again, we're not used to controversy. It's not something that we're accustomed to, not something that we want.
A trade may settle matters, so would winning. In Yankee land, nobody's head is on the block, as five-time manager Billy Martin presides over a mighty impressive collection of offensive talent. Sure, trades may always be on the drawing board, but this club still doesn't know how Jack Clark will fit in. Clark's timetable was thrown off when he belted this home run on March 17th. In a freak injury, as he rounded the base paths, Jack the Ripper tore a tendon in his left calf and will be out for 3 weeks. Joining a veteran pitching staff will be 22-year-old rookie Al Leiter, who takes a straightforward approach.
I'm primarily a fastball pitcher, basic itinerary with curve, slider. I basically go right after hitters and don't trick too many guys. I just basically, here it is, hit it.
On the Yankees, the hitters get most of the attention, but that may be a plus.
It's kind of good to maybe look at our pitching as a dark horse type thing because I think there's a lot of good arms on this team, and people may be writing them off as saying they're not as good as they really are, but I think there's going to be a lot of surprises this year.
Last season, the Milwaukee Brewers were full of surprises, winning 91 games. This year, they hope they can sashay to the Eastern Division title while being mindful of the booby traps that turn up over a full season.
Well, I think every team has a winning streak of a pretty good duration, also a losing streak. We happen to back them against each other. A great April, a lousy May, and a mediocre June, then we went to work and started playing reasonable baseball. And we believe in working hard here. I think the only way to really get ready to play a 162-game schedule is to work as hard as we can here and have as much fun as we can, and also hopefully set a winning tone down here.
The Baltimore Orioles do have a prayer, although that might be contrary to popular belief. With the Ripkins as both the keystone and cornerstone of the franchise, the Orioles are looking for further development from a young slugger like Larry Sheets, who doesn't believe everything he reads.
Every time you pick up a magazine or something, you read Boston, Toronto, Detroit, and New York. And like you said, we're not expected to be there, and I think that takes a lot of pressure off of us. But deep down, I think we feel that we have an opportunity, and we can be there if we get some pitching, and we have some guys with some career years, and I think we have a chance.
The Red Sox know they have a chance. Any team would that has these kinds of basics. A back-to-back Cy Young winner in Roger Clemens. A reliever like Lee Smith, who had 36 saves for the Cubs last year, and a perennial batting champ in Wade Boggs. Dwight Evans is coming off a career year, and Jim Rice is always dangerous, while a whole slew of homegrown talent has Boston thinking it's found the right blend.
We got to the All-Star break last year. We were 14.5 games out of first, and we thought we weren't going to win with the club we had. We began to move some of the older players out and move some of the younger players in. And what was so exciting about it is the Greenwalds and the Burks and the Benzigers and the Horns and the Marzanos and the Sellers and the Reeds came up and played excellent baseball for us. And the biggest thing we did was establish that these kids were big leaguers and could play. And so it gave us a basis to build for this year.
Another key is the instruction of Walt Reniak, one of the best teachers in the baseball business.
It's a learning process not only for them, but for me, to be able to find out what they can handle and what they can't handle and what they really need and what maybe they don't need.
For God's sakes, don't get picking the ball up too quick. All right, line drive, down first, whatever. Okay, don't get in the habit of trying to get it up too fast. Slow on that one time. Okay.
Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 years to really teach a guy the whole scheme of things, and that's a tricky part as far as a coach with younger players, particularly when they're not established. You know, they're fighting to make a ball club and they're trying to impress people. You don't want to give them too much right away, or you can do more harm than good. So you have to kind of like go one step at a time and kind of like ease into it.
Hard at work in Winter Haven, the Red Sox hope to have a summer to remember. Meanwhile, hands, or more particularly arms, are the dominant theme in the Cleveland camp as the Indians try to assemble a pitching staff with a wide-open approach.
Basically, right now, our whole camp is on evaluating 46 pitchers that we have in camp. Hopefully, we can come out of here with 10 men on the staff that improves us over last year, because I think it's definitely not a secret in baseball that we have to improve our pitching to improve ourselves and have a chance to climb in the standings.
Well, Doc, good luck to you.